Hey, how's it going today? We're in Oasis Springs and we're about to meet a brand new family. So sit tight and let's actually just get cozy for a little bit. Depending upon where you are, right now it's spring and today is actually a particularly cold spring day where I am, surprisingly. So much so I'm going to have to turn my heater off and I forgot while I'm recording. Dang it. But let's just sit back, enjoy the sun for a little bit here in Oasis Springs, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, so here we are, and this is our new family. We just got hit by a car. And yeah, we're going to meet them. Let me actually pause because they're doing the most right now, or at least she's doing the most right now. So let's actually look at their faces here, and she's got to use the restroom, I suppose. But yeah, so this is our new family. It's a family of 3, a mother, a daughter, and a little kitty cat. And so the mother, her name is Holly. Her name is Holly Hendricks, and she is, let's see here, a young adult, and she is the most arty sim you're ever going to meet. She's very independent, and she's somebody who always sort of wanted to be a mom, but isn't really into relationships that much. And so as soon as science babies became a thing, she was like, heck yeah, we're doing science baby. And so that's where she decided to have her daughter. And basically what she does is she paints. She paints and she sells things on Plopsy, like all of her paintings and stuff. And she's probably one of those people who has like a social media presence where she does all her painting and kind of turns it into merch and stuff like that for like mouse pads and, you know, just really neat works. And she'll display that on whatever social media platforms and, you know, just kind of a following that way as well as her original works. That's how she supports herself and her daughter. So her traits are she's family oriented. Again, she always wanted to be a mom. Art lover, of course. So we're going to have a lot of art going on in her house. And she's very loyal. I think she's somebody who is a sort of a quiet person, but has like a really rich inner life, you know? So she's very introverted with like a very rich kind of inner life. And whomever she's close to, she is just like, if you're in the circle, you are totally in the circle, you know? And she is actually really good friends with Eunice, the mom that we just finished up the house here. And they've known each other for quite some time. And that is how, why she's going to be living here. Their house is going to be this one right here. And it's going to reflect their tastes. Also, she is a muser because of her aspiration, basically. So, yeah. And you can see I have made her paints beautiful paintings. She's a painter. Yeah, I went ahead and I used that thing where you can do the freelance stuff. So that is how she will be doing. Now, her skills. She has some pretty good, pretty high skills. Cooking, painting, photography are all maxed out. And gourmet cooking is pretty high up there. She's pretty handy as well. I think she likes to make things. You know, she's kind of like a maker. She does have a small sort of like half entrepreneur point, as you can see. Yeah, this is just, you know, 9 in baking, 7th in parenting. I think she's probably somebody who she kind of studies up on things if she's interested in it. So probably before she had her daughter, she was like reading all the parenting books and kind of like trying to get as much experience. I think she's that kind of person, Holly. So the next sim that we've got is Evangeline. And Evangeline is just a happy-go-lucky child. Like, she's living the life, you know? I'm really jealous. I don't have a good necessarily like family, like close family relationship with my like family. So I'm very jealous of people who have very good relationships with their parents, and she sure does. Now it says that her confidence is low, and that might just be right now. Maybe something happened or something, I don't know, but I imagine her mom is there to kind of help her through that. But she is a cheerful sim, so she's very happy, she's very secure most of the time. It very well could be that something happened with her. And she's also going to be a cat lover as well, I think, once she turns into a teenager, because she loves their kitty Piccolo. Like, that is her child, basically. And I think Piccolo just kind of follows her. Look how he's looking at her. He's like, I love you. So cute. Let's take a look. Look at how cute he is. He has one green eye, by the way. Yeah, and so he is just a sweet Garfield. It looks like he's not really a Garfield. He's got some orange, so he's got a little bit of derp. But other than that, that's about it. Her skills are... she's very social, which is why I'm surprised she has low confidence right now. It may be because they're just moving in here, and maybe she's just feeling a little bit unsure about what's going on. But as you can see, these are the fundamentals that she's got. And she's got a pretty high violin and singing, because while her mom is an artist, like a visual artist, I think she likes music a lot. So we'll have some things to reflect that in her area and her space too. So that's really it. It's a pretty small family, and yeah, I'm kind of excited because I have an idea of the direction I want to go with their decor. So I will meet you in just a little bit, and we will kind of dive into, I think, the exterior of their house. So I will see you in a bit. All right, so here we are, and this is the little unit, I guess, that they're going to be living in. And I have chosen just a few little things so far that I want to put out, just to give us like the vibe of this house. And of course, because we're in Oasis Springs, it is like the most garish light possible. So I think for the outside fence down here, I would like to do this lighter wood. That's what I feel like I want for the majority of this house, is like lighter, kind of distressed, not like shabby chic. Like, don't get me wrong there, but more of a cottage core, but like not white, kind of like wood. Yeah. So you'll see hopefully what I mean. And like, this is from Seasons, and I think the other one is just base game. It's just the base game privacy fencing. It's the same one that I used over here, but it's like in this like lighter, kind of more distressed wood. So like it almost was painted, and then it's kind of like wearing. So I like that. Then let's find some stairs. Now, oh yeah, before we do that, I want to put down this. This is from the Horse Ranch pack. And I want to put these down because I want to have some idea of what color the stairs should be. And that will help us to be able to figure out, like, see, that's the wrong color. That's not bad, but it's kind of too new looking. Now, again, this is a new build, but maybe she wanted it to be a little bit more like distressed. You know, that's like more her style. And I think the first one, I think that's actually the matching one to this railing, like the best one that we're gonna get, I mean. So let's look at it in different lights. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I think that matches the flooring. I think that's actually like supposed to be that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that one, and some kind of railing here. Like, this is this season's railing that matches. Okay, we're gonna have to come down to this level because I'm really getting frustrated with that bouncing all around. It's still happening. God dang it. Anyway, with this, the only thing is that it goes into my fencing. I hate that. I am going to rant here. So fast forward if you don't want to hear this. But I am so frustrated with these. I just don't get why. I thought they were supposed to have fixed these by now. And they all do it. Oh, like save that one, I guess. Like the one I am not going to use. Like, what is this? Why is it so bad? Ugh, gosh. And it's so strange because it's not even across the board. It's like only some of them. Like that. Like, what is that? Why would you... Okay. Let's calm down. So I think maybe we'll just do this one. I think that might be our best bet. Is that the swatch? Yeah, I think that's the swatch that we're going to have to use because, like, really, I know. I was not feeling it, you know? I just was not feeling it. So we're going to move on to the gates, and the gates aren't great. Let's just say that. I'm probably just going to have to do this guy, even though it doesn't match, because I don't think there's a matching one to this one in the base game. I think the only one close to that would be like these, and they don't really match because they're not like distressed. So, let me take a look. So I actually just ended up making that white picket fence into this like more brownish to match in with our other wood, and just using this gate that matches because I don't have time to mess around with all of this stuff. And when I don't use custom content, I feel it. I think that this game is great in a lot of ways, and I really love the franchise, but sometimes it becomes to the point where I am just frustrated to tears almost. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm putting in this door from Cottage Living, I believe. Yeah, Cottage Living. You're going to be seeing a lot of Cottage Living in this build. And then I'm also going to be using this because I thought, well, hold on, I gotta turn move objects on. I thought this was so cute, and I thought this would be really adorable to put here instead of like just all the way across having these, just to have like one little window just to kind of like mix it up, and that gives you a little bit more privacy too. And I just think that this fits their aesthetic a lot more. And then I'm going to be actually using these Snowy Escape paned windows. Like, I just think that's very cute, and I'm here for it, and I'm going to be using those. And they still match in with like the type of windows we have for all of these places, but they're just like not so the same. Like, it's fine for it to have a similar layout and, you know, whatever, but I think I would like to have it to where every house has its own kind of feeling to it, you know? And I think this is a good kind of departure from what we did over at the Kongjung house. So now I'm going to be looking at the exterior. So I'm thinking maybe the red here. I think that might be nice. Either that or orange. And let me show you what I mean when I say orange. Like this corally kind of terracotta color, which is very nice. And it also has that to the side. Do they have that? Yeah, they do. Without that, let me take a look. I'm thinking I like the orange a little bit better. It kind of fits what I was thinking a little bit more for their house. I think I like that. And then if I'm doing that, I want to choose my foundation kind of around that. So I think I would like this stone foundation. It looks like what I'm wanting. The only thing is that I'm just not so sure Well, yeah, okay. I was going to say, I think it should be fine because even on the Kung Jung house, I have this where it's not really accessible, and that's okay. But I have like the decking to be accessible to like if workers need to get under the house or something. So I think I'm going to keep in that same vein, and then I'll have like maybe something like that for the decking and then just a stone around the house. I just think that looks pretty nice. And what I'd like to try is maybe moving this door over slightly so that it's not just like right there, since we have this window kind of more centralized. There we go. And that might give it a little bit more balance than it just being tucked up right against the door railing there. And I would like to maybe put some kind of little half like let me put the grid on here, some little like oh no, I'm messing with things I shouldn't be messing with, like a little half ceiling thing here. Let me see if that's even possible. I don't want to do anything that's going to be like making it look outrageously not like any of the other, I don't know if I should call them trailers or buildings, I guess. But I just want something to look a little bit more, like a little bit more shade. That's what I'm looking for. Oops. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me just kind of tuck that in like that. Let me sort of like get this built into like the rest of this and see if I can make this work. If not, I'll try something else out. So I'll be right back. I just want to take a look. So oddly enough, I think what I want to do is put a weird like thatched roof on here. I know, it's weird, but I feel like it gives that cottage feel that maybe she would love. And so I think we're going to do that. And then what I want to do is, this is a platform up here. So I'm going to kind of fit this into the world somehow. So I think that's the same one as down there. And then I'd like to see if it is possible to kind of fit that in. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe something like that around. You can still somewhat see the platform, like the lattice in there, but that's okay. From like down below, it doesn't really, well, that's not helping. It doesn't really look like it as much. It just looks like it's a green trim, sort of like butting up against there. So I'm going to let that slide and kind of do its thing. Let that cha-cha slide. And I would imagine, you see how I put that in there? You see how good I am, like putting the cha-cha slide in there. Anyway, I'm not necessarily completely sold on this, but, you know, definitely don't like that. But I just wish this was a little bit more flush. Maybe, now I'm getting fussy. How can it happen? How can one person be so fussy? Do we know? We don't know. I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. I'm not even sold on this. I don't know. I just think it's cute from like this part, but then it looks terrible from the up. Who's going to be looking at? I don't know. If you have a drone or you're in a helicopter or something, that's going to look awful. But in the same vein of like having to want to like put some shade on the windows like I did here, that's what I was thinking about. And plus, if you're out here in like midday, you'll have a little bit of shade. So I think I'm going to keep it. Okay. And then I have these, and these I've sized down. These are from probably like some outdoor stuff. Yeah, that backyard stuff pack. Now I think this pack was recently free or something. So hopefully you've got that now. Yeah, so I'm going to put that out here. I have that in this like just all orange terracotta kind of like swatch here. They have some pretty okay swatches and some pretty hideous ones. Like I kind of thought maybe this strawberry one would do it. It kind of looks like a strawberry, like this big one. But then I thought like, well, maybe I will. Now that I have like a terracotta house. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. I think that's pretty cute. So as far as the stuff I want to put out here, I would like to put out some kind of little like dining table, but just for two people, because we only have mom and daughter and kitty. And I don't think we need to have a giant table like we did with the previous house. So maybe just one of these guys, just kind of in the corner here. I think I'm going to use that table with these chairs and just kind of put that there. And then what I would like is possibly some kind of like cat furniture out here. Let's take a look. Because I think that would be super cute to have just a little tiny cat tree out here for Mr. Piccolo to have his little moment and bake in the sun, you know. Maybe something like that. But you know what? I kind of want to give them some privacy too. So, whoa, where did that chair come from? What? Okay, that was really weird. Let me put him down really quick there, and then we'll look at some kind of like privacy situation. Actually, let me look here first, because I think I have an idea of what I want, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. Yeah, what I had in mind wasn't going to work, but this might. I think this could be nice for some privacy, but let's do it in a different color here. I'm thinking either this one with the violet and like this nice mossiness, and then we'll put the cat tree like somewhere here. I don't know, I haven't thought this out. And then let's see, the table. Yeah, that would give us more than enough room here. And actually, we could put the cat tree down here because I didn't think about that. Like, well, maybe we could put it behind. I have no idea what I'm doing, because what I really want to do down here is just like some kind of playtime stuff out here, like a little lounge area for mom and like a little area for Evangelina to do her thing. So sort of pull that out a little bit more. I think that would be really cute to have like a little breakfast area out here, maybe some coffee or tea or whatever. And then I think I would like to do some of what I did over here with the flowers on this. But let's see which ones we should choose. Okay, I do like these. I think this color palette is what I'm looking for when I'm thinking about this house. So I think we're going to do this. I think inadvertently I had this planter in mind when I thought of this house, and that's what we're going to be doing. And the last one there. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. And if you're walking by here, I mean, it should be enough space. You're not going to bonk your head. Sims will get through here just fine. I'm just thinking about like how tight this area is, but I think it's all good. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty cute, and that gives us a little bit more interest, but also some privacy up here on this little deck area. And what I would like to do down here, like I said, is put like a little lounging area and a little bit of a play area too, which you can't really do a lot with that, but let's see what we can muster up here. So what I'm thinking out here is I have this lounger that I chose, and I like the colors of it. It's like the kind of pastel pinkies and turquoise greens and stuff like that I believe we're going to be having all throughout this house. But it is kind of its own like little moment. It's not the lighter wood. And then I'm putting this little side table right next to it with this little, it's like an oil lamp, but I want to pretend like it's got some kind of mosquito getter-awayer properties. You know what I mean? Because if it's out here, you're probably going to be having some mosquitoes all year round. Hate them. And then as far as having something for Evangeline to play with, I feel like this would be really good because there's probably like no other place to put it. I think it's because of this table. Hang on. I was having it out here before. Now it's playing like it doesn't want to do. Yeah, see, it's fine. It's just because of the table. And I'm still going to put the table where it was. I don't care. See how I care? I don't care. But anyway, I'm being sassy today. Like, I don't know what is going on with me. So I put this out here in this yellow swatch. I thought it was really cute. And I thought maybe maybe she built this for her or something, or painted it or something. Just thought that would be really a sweet idea. And I like the little pool on the outside because, as I mentioned, she loves to swim. So she's going to be like all up in this pool like all the time. And then there I am. And then I've got this bike. Now I'm putting this bike actually over here, and I want to act like this is Holly's bike. Maybe she uses this if she needs to go run errands or something like that. I think that would be a nice thing to have. And then in the yard, I also, have this little plant stand over in this little corner here. And I put it in this swatch with these kind of like pot colors just to kind of make everything more cohesive. I'll play test this. I'm pretty sure she can get in here, but just in case she can't, I'll make it so that she can. But I think that's all I would like to do for the outside of the house right now. I don't want to overdo things even more than I already have. So I think for now I'm going to leave it here, and I'm kind of satisfied with how this is looking so far. And I like that it is a much different house than the previous house on this lot. I hope you're enjoying this too. I hope you like the direction that we're going into. This is again more of my comfort zone when it comes to this cottage core, kind of more feminine style, but I'm here for the stained glass bee window for sure. I wanted to work that in here someplace. I also wanted to give them chickens, but we don't have enough room for chickens in that yard. Like, the coop is much bigger than even the yard probably. But you know what? This is going to work, and I'm here for it. I'm here for our derpy kitty Piccolo, and I'm excited to get into the interior of this little cabin unit thing. So please leave a like, please leave a comment, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much if you are new and you are a subscriber, if you've been here from the very beginning, since our PT House days. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day, make good choices, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.